Hi everyone, Kate here. This is my Dominator NX650 Honda bike, which I'll be stripping down and converting to a cafe racer style. So it's been sitting in my back patio for a couple of years now, waiting for a decision to be made on it. So finally made it, finally going to turn it into a cafe racer. So my first step was to take lots of photos of it in the before stage. So this is what it looks like. It's well used. We've had it for a very long time, but it's in desperate need for some TLC. I've never done anything like this before. I've never stripped back a motorbike. I've helped people tinker with them, passing screwdrivers and spanners. Never actually done any of this myself. So I've got my manual printed out from the internet and some people to help me when I can't undo nuts and bolts, which on this bike has been a few. This is a 1992 model NX650 Honda Dominator, which has road tyres on it. I think it's been off-road while we've had it maybe twice. It's been mostly a in-traffic commuter bike, and it was really good because it's nice and tall and you can see lots of things. As I'm stripping it down, I will be selling the parts that I don't think I'll be needing, such as the tank, seat, gear sack rack, fairings, things like that I won't be using while I make it a cafe racer. I started by taking the gear sack rack, the seat and the rear fairing off, whatever you call it. That was quite simple, it wasn't too difficult. And then I started to take the front fairing off, which was a little bit more difficult. The front fairing had already been butchered to cut into shape, so I just ripped that off. But the black one in the middle, I tried to save because that was intact and was not damaged at all. So I can sell that. This nut under the headlight that attaches the fairings, that was the hardest nut to undo. We have to work on this after work, so most of the time it's going to be dark, so unless it's on the weekend. We did try to see if the engine would work before I started stripping it down completely. I think we've figured out that it's stopping somewhere between the starter solenoid and the starter motor. So that's as far as we got with the engine. Tried to take out the entire wiring loom yesterday as well, but there's a couple of nuts and bolts that I can't undo, and also tried to take off the air intake, but the exhaust pipes are in the way, so we have to chop out the exhaust pipes because I'm not reusing them, and we have to wait till the weekend to do that because it's too noisy. So the aim is to turn my Dominator from this into something more like this, and I will be documenting that on YouTube, and my problems and my very novice antics. So follow and subscribe if you like. Bye.